Good morning, students. Welcome here in this video tutorial. Today we will continue our chapter number 2 from civics. And which chapter? Understanding secularism. So this is your lecture number 2 or part 2 of this video. In part 1, we have already discussed about the two examples, as have you told you about the which countries, just like the first one is Germany and the second one is Saudi Arabia. Then I have already told you about the meaning of the secularism. So what do you understand by the secularism? Okay, fine. Tell me, just take a quick recap also. So if we talk about the secularism, fine. The Indian constitution allow individuals, every individual, the freedom to live by their religious beliefs and practices. Even if we talk about our country, yes, our India, constitution has given for every individual to live the freedom and religious belief and practice what they want. No one can interpret this one. Fine. So in keeping this idea religious freedom for all, India also adopted a strategy also separating a power of religion and power of the state. It means जो आपकी religion की power है, here the use state. State means not any particular state, just like Uttarakhand, Maharashtra. No, not like this. State word here the use, it means for the whole country. ओके फॉर द होल कंट्री स्टैब्लिश गवर्नेंस, जो पूरी कंट्री है आपकी, जो पूरी की गवर्नमेंट है. सो दैट्स वाई वर्ड स्टेट रिफर हियर. Okay, fine, not any particular state. Word state referred here as which thing? Just like for about the whole country, established governance. Fine. So secularism refers to separation of religion from the state. It means आपका जो religion है और आपका जो state है वो दोनों क्या है, एक दूसरे से separate है. Okay. Now all of you know about it. If we talk about the secularism, so it refers to this separation of religion from the state. So here the one question comes. Okay, as you can see, why it is important to separate religion from the state? Why? What's the reason behind it? If we talk about the religion and if we talk about the state, yes. So why it is important कि हम अलग कर दें religion को state से? Fine. So the most important aspect of secularism, it is separation of religion from the state. We have already discussed about this point also, that the secularism is the most important aspect. Which thing? Yes, separation of religion and state power. This is important for a country to function democratically. Fine. Why here the word come here? क्यों ज़रूरी है आपका ये कि democratically function हो जाए? You can just understand like this also. So you can like this also, beta. Why? What? Why it required for a country which thing? To separate which thing? Religion. Fine, from the state. As all of you know that almost all countries of the world, if we talk about the all countries of the world, will have more than one religious group living in them. Just take an example of our country, India also. As you all of you know that so many religions like Hinduism, Muslim, Sikhism, Christianity, different religions people live together here. And same as if we talk about the other countries also, we can take any example. There also different people of religions belong to live there. So सारी ही country में different religion के लोग रहते हैं. ठीक है. So within these religious group, there will most likely be one group that is in majority. So sometime what happened, just take an example of our country India. If we take an example of our country India, Hinduism, Muslim, Sikhism and Christianity. So if we talk about the which thing, majority, कौन सा religious, which of the people are greater than the people which are following the other religion. We can take the example of just like Hinduism and Jainism also. If we compare the both the religion, Jainism and Hindus, तो which religion ऑफ पीपल फॉलो द मोर रिलीजन, कौन सा आपको ज़्यादा मिलेगा नंबर, मेजॉरिटी में जो आपको ज़्यादा मिलेगा, इट इज़ हिंदुज़म एज कम्पेयर टू जैनिज्म. Jainism religion also following the people, but as compared to Hinduism religion, Jainism people are less. आपकी जो मेजॉरिटी एंड माइनॉरिटी की आपकी जो है सिचुएशन क्रिएट कर देता है. सो देयर विल बी मोस्ट लाइकली बी वन दैट इज इन अ मेजॉरिटी, जो ज़्यादा लोग फॉलो कर रहे हैं उस रिलीजन को. So fine, now got it here. So if this majority religious group has access to state power, then it could quite easily use this power and financial resources to discriminate against and persecute persons of the other religions. So that's why we can say that कि separate, अगर आपकी जो लोग आपकी जो मेजॉरिटी है, अगर वो मेजॉरिटी वाले लोग आपकी उसकी स्टेट की पावर उनके पास, कंट्री की पावर उनके पास, सो तो व्हाट हैपन, डिस्क्रिमिनेशन. ओके, so if the state power is used with religious viewpoint, so that's why just listen, if state power is used with religious viewpoint, then it would lead to discrimination also. Which thing it led? So it led to be discrimination and even killing of the people of religion who is not in power. So that's why it is important to separate the state and religion. It is, student, just look at here. If we talk about the another reason, okay, if we talk about the another reason to separate religion from the state, the next one is important to separate religion. Which thing? Democratic society is because we also need to protect the freedom of individuals, every individuals who are living in our country, to exit from their religion, embrace another religion, or have the freedom to interpret religious teaching differently. Okay, fine. Here the meaning you can deeply understand just like it. Just point to better, just take a practice of untouchability. कि हम एक अनटचेबिलिटी का एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं, देन यू कैन ईजिली अंडरस्टैंड द मीनिंग ऑफ द दिस वन, कि विच इज़ द नेक्स्ट अनदर रीजन टू सेपरेट द रिलीजन फ्रॉम द स्टेट. फाइन. सो अनटचेबिलिटी मीन्स इट इज़ द प्रैक्टिस ऑफ फिशिंग, ऑस्ट्रिसाइजिंग अ ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल रिगार्डेड एज अनटचेबल्स. उन्हें बिल्कुल अनटचेबिलिट का जो बिल्कुल रिगार्डेड ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल को कहा जाता है, एंड इट मीन्स रिजल्टिंग इन द segregation and persecution from the people regarded as higher caste or upper caste. The term is most commonly associated with the दलित communities. Which community? दलित community in the Indian subcontinent. कि वो दलित है, वो लोअर कास्ट है, तो अपर कास्ट वाले उनको अपने घर में नहीं आने देंगे, एंड सो ऑन दिस प्रैक्टिस. सो फाइन, यू माइट फील दैट यू डिसलाइक सम ऑफ द विच थिंग, डिसलाइक, उनको पसंद नहीं है ये प्रैक्टिस विथ हिंदुज़्म, एंड देयरफॉर यू वांट टू ट्राई. आप हिंदुज़्म में हैं और आपको यू वांट टू ट्राई टू रिफॉर्म, यू वांट टू change the practice of the untouchability. If state power were in the hand of those Hindus, but if we talk about the other Hindus also, which Hindus? Yes, other Hindus also who like the or who support the untouchability. Some of the Hindus dislike and you want to reform, कि इसको हटा दिया जाए, try to reform. But some, if we talk about the other community, other majority, अगर other हम उसकी बात करते हैं कुछ Hindus की, those are in favor of untouchability. Then do you think that you would have an easy task to try and change this? No. I mean, if you were part of the dominant religious group, you might face a lot of resistance from fellow members of your community. So same thing happened between the Hindus who like the practice of which thing? Untouchability, and who dislike the practice of untouchability and who want to reform it. So it becomes the which thing? Lot of resistance fellow members of your community. These members who have controlled the state power might say that there is only one interpretation of the Hinduism and that you do have the freedom to interpret it difficultly. Then it will create the problem also. Okay, fine. If the power will come on the hand of those people who like untouchability. So which thing happened? Then it Hinduism is only freedom to interpret this differently. Now the student, let's come here. What is Indian secularism? Fine. So the Indian constitution mandate that the Indian state be secular. Okay fine, Indian constitution ने कहा कि जो हमारा इंडियन स्टेट है, हमारी जो कंट्री है वो सेकुलर है. So but secular, to follow the secularism, is it some principle also, some of the objective also, some of the things also we need to follow. That's why the country became secular. जब हम उन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स को फॉलो करेंगे, जब हम उनको प्रिंसिपल को फॉलो करेंगे, तभी वो कंट्री सेकुलर होगी. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, अकॉर्डिंग टू द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, ओनली अ सेकुलर स्टेट कैन रिलीज इट्स ऑब्जेक्टिव्स टू एंश्योर द फॉलोइंग. सम ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्टिव्स एज यू कैन से हियर. So which one? Yes, just first one, as you can see, that one religious community does not dominate another. This one, so all of you got it. The between the, as you all of you know that if we talk about our country, so many religious communities are living here together: Hinduism, Muslim, Sikhism, and Christianity. So objective to ensure the following is must the number one religious community does not dominate other. एक religious जो community है दूसरे को dominate नहीं करेंगी. Fine. Then the second one, some members do not dominate other members of the same religious community. Here the word, if we talk about the same religious, okay, it means एक ही religious community है. Just like we can take an example of Hinduism also. So some of the members, group of members, okay, वो दूसरे group of members को, ठीक है. सो सम मेंबर्स डू नॉट डोमिनेट अदर मेंबर्स ऑफ द सेम. एक ही रिलीजन के जो मेंबर्स हैं वो एक ग्रुप के मेंबर्स दूसरे ग्रुप को डोमिनेट नहीं करेंगे. Then the third one is, which is the third one? Third one is that the state does not enforce any particular religion. Which one? Yes, state does not enforce any particular religion, not take away the religious freedom for individual. It means कि जो भी आपकी स्टेट है वो फोर्स नहीं करेगी कोई पर्टिकुलर रिलीजन को, ताकि वो क्या हो सके, take away for the religious freedom of individuals. So these are the three which thing objectives, or what are the objectives of secularism. The number one, which one religious community does not dominate another. Then second one, some members do not, which thing, yes, dominate other members of the same religious community. Then the third one, state does not enforce any particular religion, not take away the religious freedom of individuals. It works in various way. Indian state also works in various way to prevent the above domination. Which things? To prevent the above domination. That's why first Indian state also uses some of the strategies also. Which some of the strategies also? The first one is, now so student, let's come here. So the Indian state work in various way to prevent the above domination. Fine. So what strategies they adopted, or what thing? The first one, it uses a strategy distancing itself from the religion. Here as you can see, distancing itself from the religion. It means as you know, Indian state not ruled by any religious group, and nor does it support any one religion. Just like government space, we can say like law courts, police station, government school and office are not supposed to display or promote any one religion. मेंटेनिंग इक्वल डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम ऑल रिलीजन. आपका जो रिलीजन है वो प्रमोट नहीं करेगा जो आपके गवर्नमेंट स्पेस है कि आपके कोर्ट्स में यही रिलीजन बनाया जाए, पुलिस स्टेशन में यही रिलीजन बनाया जाए, ठीक है, गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में, इवन एनी ऑफिस में. दीज थिंग्स नॉट हैपन. You can understand with the help of first example of Indian secularism first. Here as you can see, girl, which girl? Rekha. Here as you can see, girl. Okay, fine. She said to her sir, there is a big religious festival next month. We have never celebrated in it school. Can we do? She want to celebrate any particular religion in school, government school, as you can see. So fine, what the sir replied? Sir said, no Rekha, I am afraid that it's not possible. This is a government school. We cannot give importance to any one religion. Then what the sir replied to the Rekha? We cannot give importance to any one religion. Even private school may do that. Government school does not celebrate any religious festival in the school premises. Hence the most religious festival are public holiday, so you can celebrate it at your home. Then both of Rekha and her friend now start the conversation. Okay, it's okay. Sir didn't give the permission to celebrate the religious festival in the school, so we will celebrate this. And these two now started the planning to celebrate it in their locality. Here you can understand. That's why we can say that ki like this. Strategy of which thing? Strategy of which thing? Yes, distancing itself. Government ने खुद ही distance बना लिया है. The strategy of which thing? Yes, strategy of non-interference. Okay, non-interference means implies state will not interfere in the religious practice of any religion. For example, Sikhs are allowed to wear turban. All of you know about the Sikh, which is their religious symbol. So government स्टॉप नहीं करेगी, कोई इंटरफेयर नहीं करेगी उनके रिलीजियस. ये नहीं कि अपने रिलीजियस के नाम पे वो मर्डर कर देंगे, किसी को किल कर देंगे. नो, बट बी इन अ लिमिट. जस्ट लुक एट हियर. More clearly you can understand with the help of this thing also. This example, as you can see on your here, example of Indian secularism. Fine. So here the strategy of which thing? Yes, strategy of which strategy? Strategy of non-interference. So in the above story, as you can see here, Paramjit the Sikh youth. Here, Paramjit the Sikh youth does not have to wear a helmet. So this is because the Indian state recognized that wearing a turban is central to a Sikh religious practice. Fine. That's why here, as you can see, then which thing? And in order not to interfere with this, allow an expansion in the law. Now students, just look at here. The next one, the strategy of intervention. You know, it means just recall the one thing. Can I do anything in the name of the religious practice? क्या मैं कुछ भी कर सकता हूँ? Just like strategy of non-interference. कि मैं sacrifice कर दूंगा human being को and also think, no, we cannot do like this. So you can, this word strategy of intervention, we can correlate the practice of untouchability. Which thing? Practice of untouchability, just like in order to prevent this religion based exclusion and discrimination about caste, the Indian constitution bans untouchability. Just like it means, refers to which thing? Religious affairs of a community, any particular community, if the fundamental or the basic right of a person is denied due to religious tradition or principle. So these are the three strategies. Fine. Okay, these are the three strategies. Which are these strategies? You can see the first one, strategy of distancing itself from religion. Second one, strategy of non-interference. Then the third one, strategy of intervention. Student, just look at the questions also which I have given in your worksheet. The first question, as you can see here, picture based question. Above poster alongside highlight the need for peace. All of you know about the meaning of the peace. What are need? Yes, we all of you need peace. It is, peace is never ending process. It cannot ignore and difference overlook and common interest. So write in your own words what you think the above sentence are trying to convey. Which things are above the sentence? This one, na, peace is never ending process. It cannot ignore our difference, overlook our common interest. Say that peace is never ending process. Okay, it is the need for even today, even for tomorrow, even at future, present and every year. So peace is a never ending process. It is which thing? Need of today. Peace respect our common interest and remove our minimize difference also. Which respect? Yes, peace respects our common interest and removes or minimize our difference. Peace help us to live together in harmony. This is your answer. The next question, as you can see here, write the name of two non-secular countries. So the answer, Saudi Arabia and Israel. What is the answer? Yes, Saudi Arabia and Israel are two non-secular countries. Then what was the reason behind abolition of the evil practice of untouchability? क्या reason है आपका? ठीक है, the Indian government abolished the evil practice of untouchability to end the डिस्क्रिमिनेशन विथ लोअर क्लास. आपका जो डिस्क्रिमिनेशन होता है लोअर क्लास उसको एंड करने के लिए, टू एंड द डिस्क्रिमिनेशन विथ लोअर क्लास. हियर द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, फ्रॉम वेयर डिड immigrants come to French in 1960s? So in 1960 immigrants came from the French colonies of Algeria, which one? Algeria, then Tunisia and Morocco. Which one? Yes, in 1960 immigrants came from the French colonies of Algeria, Tunisia and Morocco. What do you understand by secularism? You all of you know about the meaning of the secularism. Okay, I have told you so many times. So for this, you have to watch the video. So student, for today, that's it. Thank you all of you. Have a nice day ahead.